Okay, how is everybody doing tonight? My name is Kent. The channel EOS San Diego Bitcoin Challenge. Of course, I call myself Crypto Kent. You can call me whatever you like. I'm in San Diego, California. It's November 20th, and I think we're about 9 o'clock in the PM here in San Diego, California. And I've got the comment box open, so if you want to drop a comment, please feel free to drop a comment. I like to read more comments on this live feed. That's why I do the live stream, because I want to hear what other people have to say. First of all, I'd like to say that it's the 20th of November, but tomorrow, the 21st, is a very, very special day for us because it's Chase's birthday. And if you don't know who Chase is, he's my son. Chase and I are the developers of the Challenge app. He's more or less the brains behind the operation. I kind of stay in the background as much as I can. Try not to get in anybody's way, but he's the one that figures everything out. I'm just kind of the person that, like I say, tries to stay out of everybody's way and tries to be as big a cheerleader as I can possibly be. So that's my role. I'm the cheerleader of the Challenge application, the Challenge app. He's the one that figures out the problems. I'm the one that just tells him to go do it. Keep going. Go do it. So I got a thumbs up already, so I appreciate that. So tomorrow is Chase's birthday. So November 21st is his birthday. So I want to wish him a happy birthday right now before he gets a chance. Anybody else gets a chance, because it hasn't happened yet. But we just got a few hours before the 21st. So November 21st, Chase's birthday. I'll probably make a challenge on the Challenge application. So if you want to wish him a happy birthday, I'll give you some tokens for doing that on the Challenge application. So anyway, tonight I want to talk a little bit about a reoccurring comment that I get quite often, and I'll bring it up here right now. Let me change my screen. Actually, let's change the screen to, there we go. So we got the markets up right now. Not much to talk about as far as the markets are concerned. They're pretty soft right now. Actually, Bitcoin, what is the Bitcoin? It's 59,000. It's on a little bit of a sideways trading right now. It hasn't been doing what well. All right, already got a comment. Appreciate that. So Unstoppable, let's put you up on the screen. Okay, there we go. Unstoppable says, hey, Kent, it's really hard to see an EOS underperform everything. Can't work out why, as EOS is an amazing project. Thus, the marketing is poor. Hopefully things change soon. Good. So that's a good comment to start this video, because that's kind of what I want to talk about tonight. And I'm going to read somebody else's comment here in a second. Kind of a reoccurring comment that I get a lot. So thanks, Unstoppable. I appreciate you getting right in there and getting a comment right away. Unstoppable Impact. So let me let the train go by for a second. Where is EOS today? I think there were 49 yesterday, or 40 something. Oh, they're 48 today. So maybe they're 48, 49, but they've been in the 40s. They've been as high as 5. So yes, according to it had not been a very good investment. But and I want to read this other comment before I go into much more detail. So this is a comment that I get quite often. Right here, it says J-Man Jr. And if you can see where, I don't know if you can see this on, oh, let me see where my screen's at right now. Where am I at? Okay, yeah, I'm on the right screen. So if you, right there, if it's over here with the flag. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, I'll read it to you if you can't see it. But, okay, so J-Man Jr. says, okay, I got another comment already. So here, let's bring this come up on my screen. Let me read this real quick, and then I'll bring the comment up. J-Man Jr. says, EOS, Bitcoin Challenge, San Diego, Crypto Kent. Read this thread. We're both in Carlsbad. He's in Carlsbad too. Carlsbad, California, which is where we're from. That's where I'm transmitting from right now. Gotta move on, my friend. So just basically he's saying, gotta move on. EOS has been a loser. It's just time to give it up and move on and do something else. So I want to talk about that, because I get that. That's a pretty reoccurring theme for me on this channel. But I want to bring up this next comment. So SDF, thank you for being with us all this year. Hey, thank you, I appreciate the comment. So thanks for the comment. Like I say, if you want to make a comment, bring one forward. Got another one. So Gaiak, let me bring him back up here, says Pew, papa. I don't guess. I don't know. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. So anyway, I want to go back to this. Let me get all this other. Let me get off this screen. Yeah, let's stay on this screen. So I want to go back to this idea that we have to move on. That EOS has just been a failed project. Let me get out of this. Come back here. Bring this screen up. Bring this up here. The fact that we have to move on and just this has been a failed project. This channel is not about crypto speculating. It's not about, I'm not buying and selling cryptocurrencies on this channel. I'm not talking about, peaks and valleys or candles and wicks and all the other stuff these guys do when they look at the, the charts and they chart and everything like that. And they try to come up with the next latest, greatest crypto that's going to go up 1,000,000%. I don't do that. That's not what this channel is about. I'm not speculating in cryptocurrencies, and I'm not trying to evaluate the best crypto to get the next 1,000 or 1,000,000% appreciating crypto that's going to go from $1 to $1,000 or maybe 1/100 of a penny to 5 or 10 cents, or like in Telos lately, went from a few hundredths of a penny to now almost $1. I'm not into going out and finding speculations on this channel. What I'm doing, I'm not into speculating in cryptocurrencies. We're about building an app or a DApp, a decentralized application. So we don't just move on. I mean, it'd been nice these last 3 years if EOS would have done very well as far as an investment was concerned. But what we were more concerned about was how our application was performing on the blockchain, because we wanted to build something because we really believe that the technology of blockchain will be decentralized technology is the way the internet's moving. As the internet moved from, as the internet first become available for most people, widely through broadband and able to handle the traffic and people were able to sell things on the internet, use the internet as search. It's evolving now into decentralized blockchain. So it's going from, first it was the internet, now it's going to another level of internet, which is decentralized blockchain, which is what we're doing. We're running an application on a decentralized blockchain. There's a lot of advantages to that. One of the advantages to that is that it isn't controlled by a centralized entity. It's decentralized. So we've been trying to have built a wonderful application called Challenge EOS in the App Store, both Google and iOS. A wonderful app, and that's what we've been focused on. The fact that EOS, the token, hasn't done well does not have anything to do with the fact that we've built an application and we're still working on an application, and that's what we do is we do an application. That's what we're about. But recently, now with the foundation, the EOS Foundation coming into play, we believe that the token's going to be a good investment as well. EOS Foundation is taking charge of this blockchain. They're giving it some structure, some foundation, and this is not something new. Ethereum has a foundation. They've had a foundation, and I think EOS is trying to model after the Ethereum foundation. And now we have people, the foundation, that is moving forward and making some structure here, putting some money back into the blockchain, and having a direction for the blockchain that will hopefully increase the token price. So yes, at this point, I do think that the token is going to be a good value or a good investment, in my opinion. And I've got a couple other comments here. Let me get them up on screen. So Rookie, let's see what Rookie's got to say. Rookie 902, with Anchor Wallet, we do have free send. Let me read these again. I'm terrible at reading on screen. With Anchor Wallet, do we have free send transactions? If so, it is limited. Do I need to stake or anything, or can I just hold them in a wallet without staking Ethereum and send to an exchange when I want? Okay, those are great. That's a great question, because that's kind of some of these problems that are plaguing EOS right now, is the ease of use. Do you need to have a wallet in order to do a transaction? Do you need to stake in order to do a transaction? How do you pay for resources if you want to do something on the blockchain? How do you develop on the blockchain? How do you build on the blockchain? All these things, we don't have tools. We don't have, and this is why we need the foundation to organize the tools so that working on the blockchain, developing and doing things on the blockchain are very easy. And to answer your questions, yes, you need a wallet, and yes, you need to stake something in order to do something on a blockchain. Unless you come to an application like ours, where we pay for those resources. All you need to do with the Challenge app, if you want to open an EOS account, is just have a phone number, and you need to do it on obviously on an application, which is the phone, a user and a phone number, and then we pay for the resources, and then we take care of everything else. But yeah, if you want to do something on the EOS blockchain, you have to interact with an EOS wallet. The foundation is hopefully working on sounds like they are, some easier ways to interact with the blockchain through wallets that are accessible. Right now we have the Anchor wallet. You need to, and probably lots of videos. I haven't really done much on the Anchor wallet, but they're scattered. There's the Anchor wallet, but I don't want to get into all that because that makes things complicated and people shy away from that stuff. They don't want to hear about it. So yeah, that is why we need to talk about having another entity, which is the foundation, helping us with building tools and making this a user-friendly blockchain. And I think that's what's happening right now. So yeah, that's a great question. And that's something that most people are going to talk about. If you're just into speculating on coins, you don't really care about the wallet. If you're just going to speculate on a coin, you don't really care if there's any applications running on it or not, or if it's a blockchain, or if it's a meme coin. All you care about is appreciation. You don't care about any of these other things. We care about functionality, and that's why we're here, and that's what EOS is about. So I got a couple other comments here. Metarick. So it says, it's still early in the game. Absolutely. Neil Robinson. Hi, sir. How are you? Good night. Good day. Good afternoon. Wherever we're at in the world. I don't know where we're at. Crypto media. Staking to CPU or paying a small fee. Yes, that's true. So yeah, we're about developing things. And that's why we don't move on from EOS. We stay with EOS. We don't move on. It's not something we move on from because we've built an application. And of course, with the foundation, and the foundation has given us a grant recently, we're staying with EOS, and because that's the only play there is for us. It's not an investment for us. It's actually a way for us to complete our goal, which is moving on to the next phase of internet, which is decentralized blockchain. So, but I wanted to show you, I mean, there's really no way to compare these blockchains to see what's really, I got another comment from Gayak. Is EOS going to hit $1,000? That's a good question. Oh, here we go. Here we go. GIAK. EOS is going to hit $1,000. I wish it would, but if it did, that would mean it would be the largest organization or largest company, whatever blockchain, the largest entity in the world, because that means it'd be worth over $1 trillion. I think one of them, yeah, Apple may be worth over $1 trillion right now, but yeah, it'd be nice. $100 would be great for me. That was my hope in the beginning. That's where I'd like to see it go. But yeah, $1,000 would be great. So I want to go back to this, looking at this, comparing blockchains, just to show you what's out there. If you're like us and you're looking for a place to build on and do something, let's go to rankings. So there's really no tool out there to show you what's running on decentralized blockchain in this world today, except maybe DappRadar. And I don't even know how accurate DappRadar is as far as telling us what is out there and what's running. Crypto media says, I don't think so. Okay. I don't know what that means. Maybe give me some more information. I don't think so. So, so this is what DappRadar shows as far as blockchains are concerned. Oh, okay. Getting to it. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, crypto media doesn't think it's going to hit $1,000. I would tend to agree with crypto media. That's probably not going to hit $1,000, but that would be nice. That would be nice. So back to this DappRadar. So if you're looking at blockchains, let me see if I can get this. So there we go. So you can see the whole thing. So if you look up above, Let me see if I can make it just a little bit smaller. You can see here's all blockchains. There's Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Anthology, Thundercore, Waves, Wax, Steam, Hive. We don't see anything about Cardano here. So I don't even know if DappRadar is even tracking anything from the Cardano blockchain. And if you go to back to market caps, Cardano is number 6. And then if you go to DappRadar, it doesn't even look like they're running any applications. So it's just purely speculation. There's nothing running on it. There's nothing to back up this number 6 market cap. And then EOS is number 2 here as far as running applications. And they're 49 as far as market cap. So that's what we're following. We're following what is being built on these blockchains and what's running on these blockchains, not what blue sky people want to attribute to a blockchain because they just have some idea that they like the way Charles Hawkinson sounds. Neil Robinson's got another one. Let's bring him up. He says Chinese block producers dumping it on a professional scale doesn't help. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just part of the deal. The block producers are earning tokens and they're selling them at the same time. Neil says Cardano still doesn't do a thing. That's correct, and that's the point I'm trying to make right now. So when people tell us just to run away from EOS, they have the second most applications of any blockchain out there running right now. They're number 2, and then if you look at the rest of these, and let me see if I can do it from your screen because I'm looking at 2 different screens right now. It's kind of confusing. So Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Anthology, Thundercore. Then you look at Waves, Wax. Okay, Wax is a version running the EOS.io software. Steam is Dan Larimer, basically EOS, running similar software. Not the same, but similar. And then you got Hive, which is the fork of Steam. So of these top projects or these top blockchains running applications, which is really what's the blockchain's all about, you got of the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of the top 9, basically, let's say 10. Of the top 10, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are based on the EOS blockchain. And then you have Telos down here, which is also running the EOS.io software. So of what's actually running applications out there, most of it is running from either EOS or Ethereum. And all these others are just speculative plays. So yeah, the EOS blockchain isn't something we're just moving on from because we're building applications. We're building something of value, something that we hope gets a lot of use, mass adoption. And that's why we're here. And of course, Wax, Crypto Media just bring that. And of course, Crypto Media said last night that he sold something on NFT for over 100 EOS. So a nice job, Crypto Media. Nice job. So yeah, that's just what the blockchain's meant for, is to do something what Crypto Media is doing, selling NFTs. Made 100 EOS by selling an NFT. Like for a long time, Cardano wasn't even running. So you can't sell anything on a blockchain that isn't even functioning. So, but at the time it wasn't functioning. It was number 2 or 3 in market cap. Now it's dropped back to 6. But yeah, Cardano, and I don't know what's running on it or is running on it. I know it's up and running right now. That's why the price went down. So it was over $3 before it started running. Now it's back to less than $2, but since it's been running. But anyway, this is not a speculative play for us. This is what we do. This is what we're building. This is next level internet. This is decentralized internet. This is next level money, next level currency with Bitcoin, blockchain. Decentralized blockchain is running Bitcoin, which to me is smart money. And obviously with the price of Bitcoin up around $60,000, up $70,000, it's been a pretty good play. It's been a pretty good speculative play too. Okay. Giak. Nobody, okay, he says, GIAK, nobody wants to buy my NFTs. Well, I understand. Put them up. We'll see what you got. NFTs are a great idea. I mean, they're a great idea. If you don't know what an NFT, it's something where you can you can put up your own, like a meme or something like that, your own art or your own music or something like that, individual, and then be able to sell that on the blockchain, which is unique. It's something that somebody can't duplicate or anything. So it's very interesting. I asked Crypto Media what it is that he sold for 100 EOS. I'd be interested in knowing. So anyway, that's what we do. And that's why when people think we should just move on from EOS and go to something else, that's why we really can. It's almost like telling somebody, once you have a child, your kid's ugly, just go ahead and move on from that child and get another one. You're pretty much married to the project once you develop on it and once you start building on it. And of course, EOS is the most functional blockchain in the world because of the speed and because of the number of applications running on it and because it works very well. And we believe in it. Now that we have the foundation working on it, I think the price is going to improve and I think things are going to get a lot better. So this is a good time, I think, to get involved. So I got another from, I sell NFTs on Wax, Telos, and EOS. Nice. So yeah, if you want to drop a link in the description, go ahead and drop, or down below in the comments, go ahead and drop a link to some of your NFTs. I'd like to see what you got. So that's what we're about. We're about building something on the blockchain. And of course, now the foundation is actually putting money back into applications like ours and into people that want to do something on a blockchain. So we're building something on the blockchain, something that hopefully will grow and will be something that people will get. It will become mass adoption in the very near future. This is how anything starts out. It starts out with the infrastructure being built, money being put back into the infrastructure, and then people working and growing those ideas on the blockchain. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're about. So I want to talk about that tonight because it's not, the price to us is important, but it's not going to make us leave this project. Price will never make us leave this project. As long as the blockchain is running well, and it is, it's been entrusted to 21 block producers that are voted in by the token holders. As long as it's safe, as long as it's we can exchange value back and forth, we can build stuff, we're going to stay with the EOS blockchain. We're not going to leave. And especially now that there's been some structure put into the EOS blockchain with the foundation. And the foundation is doing some great things. I watched a video last night. I'm going to put the link down below. Where they're talking about the structure, the 4 pillars that the foundation is building on to bring some value back to the EOS blockchain, to make this blockchain so that it has some tangible, real world value structure, and they're using real money to do it. They're bringing money back into the blockchain to build it up. And that's what should have been done in the very beginning. Unfortunately, once Block 1 raised the money that they raised, they kind of separated themselves from the blockchain, and then with all the money was able to kind of do what they did and not put anything back. Well, now that the foundation's been formed and is in play now, the money's going to be put back into the blockchain. We're going to start growing this blockchain, start making it, improving it, and making it better, and the price will reflect that. Because anytime you put money into something that is cutting edge technology like EOS is, the results will be positive. And the positive results will be that the blockchain will grow in value, which will ultimately result in a better token price. And that's where we're at today, and that's how it stands. So anyway, I'm going to sign off early because I don't want these to go too long, because I'd like to do them more often and get more people interacted with the comments. So I appreciate everybody that commented tonight. I got 7 thumbs up, got a few comments. If you comment, I'll put it up on screen. I got another comment right here. Oh, Menhar, from last night, you made a comment. I appreciate the comments. 7th of December, hello, Puerto Rico. How are you going? Are you going? No, I don't think I'll be going. I've never been to Puerto Rico. I'd like to go to Puerto Rico, though. There's a lot of people that are in Puerto Rico that are blockchain people, because I guess Puerto Rico has some very favorable tax laws as far as blockchain is concerned. So yeah, I'd like to go. Got another one from Crypto Media. No. Says no. Okay. So yeah, I don't know we're in the San Diego area. We try to go to, we go, if there's something going on in San Francisco, we try to go to those. We've been to the East Coast once or twice for a couple of events. But yeah, share your event with us. We'd like to maybe get more involved with some of these events and more stuff going on with the blockchain. So like I say, I'll put some links, EOS Nation, I think they call it the EOS hot sauce. It gives you some really good information. I'll put a link to their channel below, and then keep track of what's going on with the foundation. They're giving some updates too. So, okay, got one more. Here we go. Michael says, I think the foundation is good for EOS. However, I have mixed feelings. Yves LaRose was a proponent of vote buying before. I think he's a good face for EOS, though. I agree. I totally agree. Yves is, like I call him, the George St. Pierre blockchain, Yves LaRose. So yeah, I think he's going to go to bat for the EOS blockchain and do well. And we're excited about Yves and what he's done so far through the foundation. Of course, they've helped us out, and we're grateful for their help. And he has a plan for the blockchain, and I think it's going to work out very well. We're excited. In the 3 years I've been doing this channel, I haven't been this excited since the very beginning when we were launching the blockchain. This has reinvigorated me as far as this blockchain is concerned, given me some more motivation to come on and make more videos. It's given me more excitement about the price of EOS, about where they're going. I mean, it's been a long time where this blockchain has been without direction. And now even the foundation is bringing some direction back to the blockchain. So yeah, we're really hopeful, really grateful, and we're excited that this is going to be something big very soon. So yeah, stay tuned. What is your view on Brock Pierce for EOS? You know, I don't even know what Brock's doing right now as far as EOS is concerned. I mean, I've met Brock one time, met him up in San Francisco at the hackathon. In fact, I did a little short video with him real quick. He's a real, he's a person with a lot of energy, brings a lot of excitement to the events. I like Brock Pierce personally. He's a nice guy. Like I say, he brings a lot of enthusiasm. And he's been very successful. Can't argue with that. And he's probably the guy that kind of started this whole thing. So yeah. And like I say, for whatever happens with the price of EOS and whatever direction this goes, we'll always be grateful for the opportunity to build an application, because we've met a lot of people by building this application, built a lot of relationships, and I think we've helped a lot of people. You know, we have brought a lot of people together through our application, worked with a team of people, and the team is continuing to grow. So yeah, this is our everyday work, is working on this blockchain. And my son's been very successful at it. It's been allowed him to use his talents in a way that we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise, and grow a group of people, for a common purpose of building something on a blockchain that has a lot of users. In fact, our goal is to have 100,000 users by the end of the year, and hopefully 1 million by the end of next year. So I've got one more here, Classics Forever. So the main purpose with EOS is no better than 12 powered Amazon Web Service, AWS, Amazon Web Servers, and databases. You have to not care about decentralization. Okay, that's been an argument for a long time with EOS, is that, yes, there were block producers running nodes from Amazon Web Services that were block producers. Yes. I don't know where everybody's running their servers today. I don't know how many bare metal servers there are. I don't know how many people are using Amazon Web Services. I don't know. What the point that this person is making, Classics Forever, is that decentralized needs to be decentralized by individuals having a contest to build the blocks, like a proof of work protocol. And that's great. But then you get into the whole mining pool thing, where you get mining pools that become very centralized. And then the other thing that happens with the protocol of proof of work is it's very slow. So it doesn't run anything but really like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is a store of value. Bitcoin doesn't have a smart contract language associated with it, so it runs very slow. So yeah, it's always going to be a give or take with the decentralization versus the centralization, and that's the growing pains we're working through right now, and that's what we're doing right now. I happen to think right now EOS is very decentralized, and if you don't think it's decentralized, just see what's going on between the foundation and Block One. This is not centralized, okay? So yeah, it's very decentralized, and this is the way this is going, and it's got to go. I mean, this is the argument that Dan Larimer always makes. If you have proof of work, you're not going to be able to run much. Transactions are too slow. 15, 20 transactions a second isn't going to run much. It's not going to run decentralized finance. It's not going to run NFTs. It's not going to run much. So you're going to have some level of people being selected to do the block building the blocks, or it's never going to run at a speed that's going to, do much. It's going to challenge the centralized world, like the Facebooks or the Visas or the banking systems. It's just not going to do that. So, okay, Michael, let me see here. Okay, classics. I think I read that one. So let me bring Michael's. Brock is doing hello. So yeah, that's correct. He is doing that. Crypto apologist, and I wrote crypto apologist. I believe probably is Block One. They have a block. They have a channel. If you haven't checked it out, go on to the YouTube and type in crypto apologist. And they explained it in the last video. So yeah, I think I can't even remember what that video was about, but I think it's something to do with it's a layer. It's a you can help us out with that, Michael, if you know more, a little bit more about what Helios, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not. HELIOS, what it is. But there's a crypto apologist YouTube. It looks like it talks a lot about Block One and what they're doing. So it could be Block One. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating on that. But that they'll tell you some more. So Neil Robinson. Yes, returns over decentralized. Yeah, we've had that argument for a long time. Decentralized versus centralized. That's been happening for quite a while. Neil, if you get great returns, centralization should be acceptable. I totally agree. That's totally agreed on. You have to have some level. I mean, centralization versus decentralization. Mining pools, are centralized. When you get a group of people, countries can become miners. How centralized is that? There's a lot of centralization in mining too, so you got to be aware of that. Michael again. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Here we go. It's the Helios is a new networking layer of EOS. So that's what it was, a new networking. Yeah, good. Thanks for bringing that back. Floyd Edwards. Hi, Kent. How are you doing? Okay, here we go. Floyd Edwards. Hi. Nice car. I appreciate that. What is that? Is that a Model T? A little before my time, those kind of cars, but nice job. So anyway, like I say, happy birthday to Chase. It'll be tomorrow. I'll put a challenge up for that. Also, I want to thank everybody tonight for the comments. And let's just keep going with this. Let's keep seeing what's happening. I think that anybody that's involved today, now, is going to be happy with the results. Foundation is working hard. And of course, we're getting ready to release some new changes to our application. I think people are going to be pretty excited with when they see it. So we'll just see what happens. I appreciate everybody commenting tonight, and I appreciate you listening. So, and one more before we leave. Michael says, which explains the 45 million tokens being sent to Brock you mentioned about two nights ago. Maybe Block One's response to. I was thinking the same thing, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah. Good stuff. I appreciate everybody's comments. We'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow night. Maybe not. I don't know. depending, maybe not tomorrow because we might be having a birthday party for my son, but I'll be on his channel a little more frequently in the near future. So one more before we end the evening. Again, by my friend Floyd. That's a 289 Ford V8 T-Bucket. Yep. I should have known that one. Neil, once again, the market doesn't mind now. Look at Solana. They need to shut it down for, and I can't read this off, for 18 hours. This was praised with a rally to a new all-time high 2 weeks ago. I haven't really followed Solana much, but we'll see. I don't know. I could do some research on it and find out some more about it. I appreciate that, Neil. Appreciate it. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Like I say, I'll be on this channel. I'll be on here